got into the tech industry quite recently, actually. I worked in the finance industry and the retail industry prior.
It was a bit of an accident. I moved to New York to join a company that was kind of tangentially related to tech.
I started out with an internship at a tech company.
I started out in media, and I was responsible for purchasing media and advertising.
I studied industrial design at Georgia Tech, which was really my first exposure to the idea that I could work in technology.
What initially piqued my interest was the untraditional and fast-paced culture that is typically distinct for the tech industry.
I found that tech companies seemed to be a really good fit for like my personality, my skills, what I wanted to do. And as such, I was able to get a job for a tech company shortly after losing my first job.
One of my good friends from school went on to become a UX designer. So one day I just called her up to see what that was all about. And I remember thinking that it sounded like a really great way to combine my creative side with my more analytical problem-solving side. So from there, I decided to take the user experience design immersive bootcamp at General Assembly, and the rest was history.
What I love about working within the tech space is all of the things that I mentioned before. It's growing, it's cutting edge. I feel like I'm learning something new every day, and my goal is to continue to be challenged and to grow within this space in the future.
I love that, we're working with incredible cutting edge technologies like AI and machine learning, and things like that just tend to make it really, really exciting.
I also really love that technology is always changing and advancing, so there is always so much opportunity to learn and grow and continue to improve.
I love the energy and momentum that exists in the tech industry, especially surrounding products that are thrilling and life-changing.
There are some challenges being within the tech space. One of them is, at this point, there aren't a ton of women, especially a ton of African American women that are in this space.
It can also be challenging to keep up with everything.
I think what we all struggle with, which is work-life balance. And most of that being because, tech culture, startup culture does tend to be like, oh, we must go, 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 and push, and do all the time.
A bit of imposter syndrome, where you feel like you don't actually know what you're talking about and you're just kind of faking it, and that can definitely cause me to err more on the cautious side and maybe not be as outspoken. And I think especially in such a male-dominated industry, there is a lot of pressure to speak up and always act confident. Otherwise, you fear you won't be heard or you won't be taken seriously.
It's important for more of us to get into these companies and be in this industry to provide insight, to make sure that the technology that we are putting forth is going to be inclusive for all.
There's lots of evidence that shows that having more women in a company and in leadership positions tends to lead to a more equitable company overall.
Gender diversity is valuable and important to maximum business success.
I, would celebrate anybody who wants to consider coming into technology. It's got so many pathways forward, and I think it's just a really great experience and opportunity for women to make their mark.
We need to invest in, mentor, and champion more women in the workplace, because when women succeed, everyone succeeds.
Technology is defining the future, and if we want a say in what that future looks like, then we should really be a part of building it.